Okay, awesome stuff. It's the Thursday live trading session, the New York session. Once again, we are looking at the items and trades that we are going to be trading today, which we are already having today as well, again, which we are also having today. So I'm going to start off with a couple of news that we already have been discussing. The German CPI, which is coming out today, is going to have a major impact on the European markets. So watch out on the Euro news or Euro setups that you are trading. I'm going to show you a setup that I was looking at this morning, but didn't work out the way I was planning. So I ended up not sending it, ended up not trading it as well. So that's kind of cool. Okay, we look into a couple of things this afternoon. The Canadian GDP coming up at 2:30. Very important for our Canadian, for our CAD trades, for that's the currency. And then the initial jobless claims coming out at 2:30 South African time is very important. The US GDP, right? Very important. It's going to affect the market. It's going to move the market. Looking at what's going on. So please, the GDP that is coming out, just watch it and see if we have a negative number. So if we have a negative number coming out, which is quite positive, looking at the previous. The previous number was negative 1.6. But if we still continue to have negative number on the GDP, that means we are in a recession. We are in a recession in the US. So the US is in a recession. So that will still confirm what we've been talking about over the last couple of months in terms of the GDP. So the GDP sales also going to be coming out. GDP month on month, GDP index also coming out. Interest rates decision in Nigeria coming out. Well, I'm not trading anything related to Nigeria, but that should be very important for people who are in Nigeria or coming from Nigeria. Interest rate decision, interest rates are always very high in Nigeria, regardless of the corona or anything like that. So they always have their interest rates very high. I think they can't, I think, people in there don't really borrow money. I don't believe they do under these interest rates, or they don't really, spend money on borrowed items, especially cars cars and houses. I believe they build those from scratch or cash. Okay, cool. So we look into USD-CHF, which is one of the trades and setups that we sent out this morning on the VIP group. This was a very nice trade, right? Especially in a 15-minute time frame. Well, on a 1 hour time frame, there was nothing to say that we should sell now on this particular trade, right? But when I went down to 15-minute time frame, that's where I saw an entry and we started selling USD-CHF. That one is in profits, and we're moving quite nice or in good profits in this particular case over here. Beautiful trade. Then GBP-JPY. GBP-JPY, we've discussed this trade. We did discuss it yesterday. But what I did see right yesterday is that market did push further towards the downside from this area that we had here. Now, the biggest trick here was to say that is this market gonna continue going down, or is gonna change direction? Fortunately, Walter did have a similar setup to this one, which was actually on GBP-USD, and he took the trade and he was in profit. I don't know why he didn't share the setup with you guys, but he shared it with me yesterday. It was a fire setup. Congratulations, Mr. Walter. And then, JPY at the moment, there's nothing much to say. There's nothing much to conclude about it. So we just leave it as open. Earlier this week, we did have a nice and a beautiful trade on AUD-USD. It went into profit. Beautiful trade as well. It was a good trade. I love it. I love it. Even if, it didn't take profit, you you are still in profit in this particular case, but I don't believe somebody is still on this trade. Looking at US 100, we had a very beautiful trade yesterday, and I remember Lebo sent out a buy signal on US 100. It was a very beautiful trade and setup, especially considering the fact that we had a ranging market over here. And usually, when we have a range, the market would just, fake out on one of the sides and then continue in a true direction. So there was a very beautiful trade for all of those who took the trade. Well done. It was a beautiful trade, that one. Okay, cool. So we do have a couple of things going on as well on US 100 this afternoon, especially NASDAQ, right? So US 100 and NASDAQ is one and the same thing, depending on how you really call it. So let's go down to a smaller time frame, 1 hour time frame. I want to see if we can predict or look into what's going on in there. Okay, this thing is taking its time. Okay, cool. So let me just quickly erase these guys. So looking at a 1 hour time frame, for me, I do not have a confirmation in terms of entry as for now on a 1 hour time frame, but I am looking at what the market has been doing. It has been doing quite good in terms of showing us that bullish strength towards the top side. What we can do is apply our fib from the start of this bullish run. From the start of this bullish run. Why is this guy punishing me? Oh, I have a lot of tabs opened, guys. Please do forgive me on that one, right? I have a lot of tabs opened. So I'm gonna select fib retracements. Anyway. I don't think this thing wants me to continue. Okay, cool. So we apply our Fibonacci retracement level from the start of this bullish move to where it ended, and also looking at how the market has been performing over the last couple of hours. This would be our highest point, right? And then there's a high chance that later today, we're going to see markets pushing further to the top side once again, whether from the 61.8 or the 78.6. And I believe in this case, the 78.6 can be one of those areas where we look to buy on US 100. So just waiting for a couple of minutes. We know that NASDAQ really start moving when the US market opens, right? So yeah, okay, cool stuff. That's what's going on US 100. We're looking to USDJPY. USDJPY has been a trade that I've been looking at for quite a number of days now, and I sent out a trade, a sell signal, earlier this week. I believe it's 2 days ago, if not yesterday. We took a couple of trades. We were in profit in the morning, and then market came back to our entry level. I believe from here, the market can still push further towards the downside. We're still watching and seeing what is this market really doing. It's just a flash, or it's just moving in and around our entry point. This is a 4-hour time frame. I believe on a smaller time frame, there's some clarity there on, but I won't go dive in deeper now. We are going to break it down later on. Then on EuroCAD, this was my initial expectation in the morning, but as the market was moving, started pushing further to the top side, so meaning that my point of interest was not really reached. which is the POI. It's okay as well to not reach a point of interest. Just be happy that, you know, you really looked at a very beautiful trade and it happened the right way. Okay, cool. That's a very nice, nice trade, nice setup. In fact, I believe there is other trades as well that we can discuss, that we are going, you know, we still have a chance to discuss as well. So for those of you who took GBP USD earlier this week and took profit as I advised yesterday, you guys should have closed in beautiful and nice profit yesterday. So Walter, again, this is the trade that he was talking about on that setup that he sent me. He was buying on these specific levels. He bought and he took profit. I don't know if he took profit or not, but yeah, according to what I heard, according to what he told me. Okay, cool. Whatever the case is, but he told me that he took nice profits on GBP USD yesterday. So nice trading over there, Mr. Walter. Okay, cool. We do have a couple of trades that we are still also looking at. I am looking at a couple of trades, and I will be looking at what gold is, you know, is going to do at 12 o'clock and see what the market does. But for now, those are the kind of setups and trades that we are looking at. I'm looking forward to sharing more trades with you on the VIP group. So please, guys, if you okay, let's say you're not funding with $100, right? If you can fund your account with $50, $50, let's get you added on that VIP group, VIP Signals group. Enjoy these trades and setups on that group or on that channel. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I will see you on the other side of the withdrawals. Big announcements are coming up as well for Richards Bay, because we canceled the previous dates that we had on the event that we were planning. We canceled the previous dates. We are now going to be officially launching on the 5th of November. We've confirmed the venue. We are going to be doing radio interviews as well next week moving forward. So I believe that also some newspapers are going to come in, and also some media guys are going to come in to see what we do this side. We just also had somebody joining us on the team, which I'm going to also announce moving forward. In terms of how we're going to do it, like how is she going to be helping? It's a she this time. And then I think our longest serving member of the team is going to be coming down to Richards Bay to help us as well before the event. Oh, guys, why don't you say I'm looking, man? Like, why don't you say, man, so you're looking like we love that cut. Why don't you tell me? Okay, cool. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on the other side of the withdrawals. Love you all. Shalom. I'm looking, man.